And let's speak to Philip Butterworth-Hayes. He's an airline analyst and a correspondent at IHS Jane's Airport Review. Philip, many thanks for joining us. Well, that's the question of the day at the moment. You know, how was this man even allowed to hijack an entire plane, given some of the incidents we've seen in recent weeks and months, just that attack at Brussels airport in the last week? How was this man allowed to potentially, with a bomb, get on board an aircraft?
Yeah, I think it's important to know that we don't know all the facts yet. So I'm obviously going to say that. But once we actually know whether there was a bomb on board or whether, in fact, there was a suicide belt, that will be a major sort of move forward to understand what exactly happened. I mean, for all we know at the moment, he could be carrying nothing. It could be an entire bluff. We simply don't know, and it's impossible to know actually what happened at the moment on the aircraft. And until we know all these things, then it's very difficult to speculate about what happened.
But even if he is found to just be bluffing, isn't it amazing that in this day and age that someone is able to bluff their way into hijacking an entire aircraft?
Yes, I think that's the times that we're in. And I think, you know, basically, if the captain, even if he wasn't convinced that the guy was armed, took the decision to put the aircraft down where he was told to, that really is, I suppose, as I said, a testament to the times that we're living in. And let's wait and see what happens, because we don't know the full story yet.
So is there some sort of set rule for airline pilots in how to deal with something like this? What do they have to follow?
I think the problem is, yes, there are guidelines. Obviously, there are company rules, and every single airline will talk to their flight crew, and they'll talk internationally, and they'll have agreed procedures. But what happens nowadays is that these events are so rare that pilots are confronted with issues which they've never been trained for before. So somebody coming up and saying, I have a suicide belt and I'm going to blow the plane up, is not something which you would necessarily train for. Obviously, some airlines have security guards, hidden security guards on board the aircraft, and again, they would have to take a decision on whether to bring the guy down or not. It depends very much on what the company policy is. But, you know, the captain has had to take a decision on the hoof without probably any kind of prior briefing. And if everybody gets off safe, and if everybody is well, and if security is tightened as a result of this, then, you know, the downside might not be that bad.
Well, you say that, not that bad. I mean, this is an entire airport has been shut down. Talk about the sort of impact that would have.
Well, not that bad, in that we have learnt, again, another way in which civil aviation can be threatened, and there will be a way of dealing with that. And you know, that is not just one incident that'll go away. There will be lessons learned from everybody. And obviously, when there's a major disruption to an airport, it has consequences throughout the region. So again, we learn lessons from all that. Every time this sort of thing happens, they're bored.
Okay, we'll leave it there. Many thanks for your time. Apologies for the connection of the line. Philip Butterworth-Hayes there, a correspondent for the IHS Jane's Airport Review.